Christian Whitehead is the future.
And speaking of weird 3D things that don't look like they should.
All right, I'm creeped out. What do we got?
So the problem, I've identified the problem.
I saw
the story.
I saw somebody ask,
let me introduce
does
the story.
Capcom even have artists anymore?
So here's the problem in the story.
Capcom
and the story
Vancouver.
And the problem. So Puzzle Fighter has been announced by Capcom. iOS and Android devices being developed by Capcom Vancouver will launch as a free-to-play title this year. Now, there's a trailer, and in the trailer, you can check out the new 3D designs for the characters. It's Puzzle Fighter. It's a mobile game. Whatever. Who cares, right? It's fine. Puzzle Fighter, fun game. Characters fight each other. It's got Mega Man X in it. That's cool.
It's got Solid Snake in it.
Capcom Vancouver is doing the weird thing where they're doing SD characters with American
but it looks
design ideals.
It looks like every fucking free-to-play mobile game in the world, like how the characters are rendered.
I cannot adequately describe or explain why, but these are Morgan's the worst.
I can
They're
absolutely
the worst ones. Please explain
because
what elements am I looking at that are so bad?
Well, you're looking at it's the same design elements that go into things like Brooktown High. When a developer shows up and thinks that they understand what cute is and what the market wants, and the market wants large heads and cute small bodies.
And that's it.
And they think that like
they don't follow through anymore.
Chibi art and SD things are like it's just proportions. It doesn't matter whether the design has again like a particular style to it. So we can just take our normal Western-looking models and put them
and just alter the proportions.
Yeah, NBA Jam it, big head, small body,
Morgan
and call it a day.
Looks like a Morgan 3D model that got squashed and stretched horribly.
And everyone and everything in the trailer and the faces all just look really like a Western art style, adult man faces, on these SD bodies, and it doesn't work, and it's super jarring and weird. And I guess that's what happens when Capcom Vancouver is taking their stab at it, which they shouldn't have done.
So bad.
And yeah, that's the problem.
Also, Puzzle Fighter is a free-to-play mobile game. Just
I mean, whatever. Why not? Triple Triad, Puzzle Fighter.
But why
not a real game?
Whatever your company's puzzle game is, sure, make that mobile money off of your puzzle game. Why not? But yeah, this art style stuff is something else. And then you can get a better look at some of the other characters, including Hagar. And Bison and Nash and such, which if you haven't seen them, you can take a look right here.
Hagar is in there, yeah.
So, you know.
They all look terrible. Ryu looks awful. You know what? That does not look like Ryu at all.
It's funny because I think Ryu looks the best of all of them.
But he doesn't look like Ryu.
But he doesn't look like Ryu.
Ken
he looks like a different
looks
person.
like Ken, but he looks shitty.
Well, so he looks like Ken.
Yeah, well, it's Street Fighter V Ken, yeah.
Yeah.
Ryu looks more like the guy from like
Fire Emblem,
Bad Dudes, than he does Ryu. But yeah,
I never understood how something gets this far without somebody going, "That looks like shit." Right?
Yeah.
Just like straight up, that looks like shit.
Capcom's in a weird place now because of this face thing.
How come everything looks like shit?
Everyone's gonna be looking for like a reason to laugh at the faces.
But they keep giving the people reason.
It's because when you had such a legacy of sharp, classic, ageless 2D art, and then you go to this, you make yourself look like a fucking fool
but like
every
Resident
time.
Evil never had like the fuck's up with that guy's face.
Yes, no. Jill went through a lot of face redesigns in her various games.
Yeah, but not her face changed. It wasn't like, oh look,
they changed Chun-Li's face in Marvel.
You know what I mean?
The point,
it's not like people were like, what the fuck's up with Jill's face?
But the point is that this is not new for these characters. It's not the first time we're seeing this.
That X is horrific.
You can go back to Namco X Capcom or the Project Cross Zone games and see SD versions of these characters. You can go back to the original Puzzle Fighter games and see these versions of these characters.
Or just Gem Fighter mini.
They had a basis to look at
there's
what worked.
A lot of background information for this. Like the Morgan's the worst one, but X might be giving her a run for the money, and you can go back and look at what Morgan looks like in Puzzle Fighter and how great that character is. That's just sad. I'm just sad.
It's not great.
Capcom, come on. Everyone call Capcom to complain.
Capcom.
Yeah, first it's spelling, which they're still making spelling
Yeah.
errors all over the place. And now it's like, the fuck is up with the... Like, did all your fucking 3D modelers and artists leave?
Again, it's Capcom Vancouver, so it's not like it's Capcom, like the main design teams from Japan that worked on all these games. But then again, like you said, there's lots of reference things to go back and look on. Like let's say, why don't we make this an HD pixelized looking thing? Why does it have to look like Clash of Clans and all that other bullshit?
Somebody from Capcom Japan looked at that and went, yeah, that's good.
They are closer to Funko Pops than they are to the original designs.
You're right.
Yes.
You're
Sad
super
but
right.
Sad but true.
Oh, speaking of, there is actually finally one good Funko Pop.
Reinhardt is good.
Did you see All Might?
No.
All Might's Funko Pop has a unique pose, and All Might's eyes are black like that.
Oh, okay. Well, every time someone posts anything from a hero, I just stop looking at it because I don't want to see anything I don't want to see yet. Okay. I'll get there eventually.
Monster
but
that is large has a decent Funko Pop because it always forces them to make it.
Yeah, and Reinhardt's face is covered, so it's fine.
Exactly. I bet they were pissed when they got Reinhardt's model in.
Can we just
like, God damn it!
Just put the black eyes on top of the thing?
Yeah,
on top of the helmet. Speaking of weird faces,
I'm so upset.